Hello, my name's Julie from Sewunique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, hello and a big welcome to everyone to episode 74. Well, this week seems to have just flown by, and I think to myself, what have I been doing? But I have had, I don't know, a couple of extra hours, well, extra few hours down at the shop this week, so I've stayed later because I've had fabrics to sort out and just to try and do a little bit of organising in the shop and to sort of update the website a little bit with some new items. So that's kept me busy. I've had a few commissions this week. Well, you will have seen, I think it's a bird and it might have been a fox. Yes, I think so. So you will have seen that. I honestly can't remember what I've been doing this week at all, but it's been busy. I've been out shopping for bits and bobs. Yeah, that's probably about it. I've had my grandson for a couple of evenings this week, or after school this week, and I did a big cooking day, freezer meals on Sunday, I think it was. Yeah, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Yeah, while I was doing that, Kevin were on washing up duty and chopping veggies duty. So that helped out, so I got done a lot quicker. I didn't take any footage of that because I completely forgot. I was sort of in a rush to try and get everything done. So I think I did 15 freezer meals, and I'd cooked up in the Instapot 2 packs of chicken, 2 packs of pork. Oh, and I also did some prawn kormas as well to go in the freezer because we're completely out of freezer meals. So that's kept me busy, excuse me. And yeah, I've been trying to craft this week and just trying to get done what I can do. The temperature in my sewing room has dropped a little bit cool at the minute because we've had some cold temperatures this week. So yeah, so it's not it's not very pleasant having to come outside. But I've managed to get a few jobs done, and yeah, I'm just going to have a sip of tea and I'll show you what I've done. I've got a nice Yorkshire tea here in my bunny cup. Right, well, I think firstly I want to show you something that's an incoming goodie, I suppose. I just want to say a big thank you to Sue, who sent me 2 balls of green Katona cotton, spring colours, which are absolutely perfect. So these are going to be used on my crochet bunny bases. So I can now get on with crocheting my bunnies. So thank you so much, Sue. And also she sent me a lovely postcard, which that is going to go up on my notice board behind me. So yeah, I will message you on Instagram and thank you as well. But the colours of these are absolutely perfect. I would have chosen both of them if I'd gone to the shop, but we don't have any shops around here that sell Katona cotton, which is a shame. I think I might have to have a holiday and go away somewhere at some point so I can stock up on Katona. But I'm really looking forward to crocheting some bunnies. So yeah, we could have an explosion of bunnies, I think, before Easter. Right, well, the next thing I'm going to show you is the Christmas tree embroidery. Well, I've actually finished all the sewing, I should say, and I've just pressed it a little bit and got rid of the pen mark, and I love it, absolutely love it. I've been trying to make up my mind how I want to frame it. I still can't make up my mind. I have been out shopping for frames, and I can't say I've seen anything that I really want for this. Like, I haven't seen any frames that have got any apertures, circle apertures in at the minute. So I might, for the time being, keep it in the frame and decorate the frame up. And then maybe throughout the year, if I come across an ordinary frame, I will use that. So I've got plenty of fabric at the back. So yeah, I mean there's no rush for me to get it framed up, so I might just wait and see, just to make sure. I mean I do like it in this frame, and yeah, but like I say, I want to have a quick look round first just to see if I can find some frames. Maybe sort of when we go out over the summer, the better weather months, you know, we might go visiting different places and I might come across something. But thoroughly enjoyed this stitch out, absolutely loved it, and I'm looking forward to doing some more at some point throughout this year. So yeah, so I hope if anybody else has got the free pattern, I hope yeah, you might share with me and show us what you've been doing, because it's always nice to see what other people, what their takes on things are. So yeah, so that's another thing off the list, so I'm pleased with that. Right, there is something else I've got to share with you, Ian. I've lost it. I have to put you on pause a minute. I've found it. Well, some evenings I was at a little bit of a loose end. I didn't actually want to stitch anything. As you know, I've been doing the pumpkin cross stitch. Well, I think I've made a big mistake on that second pumpkin, because excuse me, last weekend I decided to sort of spend my Saturday afternoon, evening. I thought I'm going to try and get that one pumpkin finished, and I couldn't actually get it all to line up. So I have made a mistake, not sure where, and it's not as tall as it should be. It's ended up the same height as the first pumpkin, which it shouldn't be. It should be somewhat taller. So I think what I need to do is probably have a bit of time when it's quiet, when everybody's out at work, and print off another pattern, and then just start and go through and count up and see where I've gone wrong. So yeah, and that's gone in the naughty corner in a minute, because I was a bit fed up, because I tried last weekend 3 times, 3 different places, just to see if it was just me and my counting, and no, I have made a mistake. So I don't want to go and pick everything, unpick everything when I don't need to. So I need to get marking off the pattern. So I don't like unpicking cross stitch, but it's got to be done. So I didn't have a chance to sit down and start the bunny cross stitch because I hadn't got any Ada that I wanted. So I've had to remember to pick some up from the shop, and I've decided to use cream, and I'm going to hopefully make a start this weekend, because that would be nice. So yeah, and then I'll come back to the pumpkin. So I started knitting some socks. Now if you remember, I showed you the yarn that I had from Dawn for Christmas, which is the James C. Brett Funny Feets. Well, I've made a start on my first sock, and I'm actually looking forward to sort of finishing this one, to be honest, because it's knitting up really, really well. So I have done the first bit, so now I'm going to start on the heel flap. Do you know, excuse me, I've got a very, very dry throat today. So I absolutely love these colours, and yeah, can't wait to sort of get cracking on this sock to get it finished. I mean, what I have decided to do though is well, I've got that far, so I'm going to get the other sock to the same place and then sort of try and work on them both together if I can. So I've been busy with that, which is good. And I think the next thing I've got to show you is the Easter fabric boxes that I've been selling, I've actually sort of made a few things, and I've got a few finishes for it. So I thought I'd share these with you. I haven't finished everything off, but I can show you what I've done. So this is my table runner, and this just fits on my table perfectly. There's no overhang, which is what I wanted, because as you know, I have cats, and if there's anything dangly, they will pull it off. So I have a pliqué in each corner. I've got an Easter egg there, a bunny there, and then a bunny on the top and an Easter egg on the bottom. So I love these colours of fabric. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out, and it was a nice quick make. And so now I've got a table runner for Easter, which is going to last me a long time. And also I have got, remember the placemats I showed you? Well, I've got 2 bunnies on that one and 2 bunnies on that one, and then the other 2 are the Easter eggs. And I could always add more to these if I want to, but for the moment I have just put 2 bunnies and 2 Easter eggs, and I have a pliqué free motion them on, I should say. So that was a nice simple make as well. And the next thing I've made, I cut out some coasters. Now I haven't finished these 3, so I've got the bunnies, the flowers and the sheep on these 3. As you can see, I've just done the quilting, and this one's finished. Loose thread. So I have put the binding on. As you know, I've got pink fabric, not the same colour that's in the box because there wasn't enough for me. And that's the back. I decided just to leave them plain and not put any applique on. So I think that's better for me anyhow. And yeah, these are nice and easy to do. And I have hand stitched the binding on at the back. So I've got the binding all cut out ready. So hopefully by next week I'll have finished all these. Excuse me. And what I'll do is I'll get a picture or some video and I'll put it in at the beginning of next week's vlog, so you can actually see everything on the table and how it looks, which I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. I've also brought my little tree home from the shop, and I've started decorating that up with some baubles and things that I've had over the years, all for Easter. So that will go on the table as well. Obviously I'm going to have to keep an eye on that because of Sailor. He was chewing at it. But for the time being, it's sat in the kitchen on the worktop because it's not finished yet, and I've been embroidering some little bunnies to go on there. I think you saw that one last year probably. So I'm doing a few of them and using some of the scraps of fabric and the egg template from the kit. I have decorated, I think you can see that okay. Just put some little flowers on with some greenery, and the back is just the same. So hopefully I'll have time to do one of the bunnies as well in felt and decorate that up probably. Yeah, so I've just pinned a bow on at the minute because I haven't had time to glue it on. And yeah, and I've just done blanket stitch around the outer edge, and I've used a variegated yellow embroidery thread, which I'm really pleased with that. And it's just gently stuffed as well. I've not overstuffed it. So yeah, it's just a few ideas to show you what you can do with the Easter fabric, spring fabric, because I actually wanted sort of table decorations. That's what I've gone for, and I just thought I'd share with you what I've been doing. Yeah, and I think the other thing I'm going to do is probably a tea towel, because I've got a spare tea towel here which I found out, and I think I'm just going to decorate that up for spring. It'll probably have bunnies on, so I might do just 2 bunnies on. I might do a row of bunnies. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to wait and see until I get my fabric out. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see what I think. I'll probably cut some out and just lay them on the tea towel and just decide what I want to do. And you might remember from before that I made myself a spring Easter pouch, and I've not used it yet. So we've got the pocket there, the pocket there, somewhere to put your crochet hooks or DPNs, a little pocket there to put your notepad. So I'm hoping that I've got enough left over maybe to make a little bag or a little bucket. Now I have got some bits left over. I'll just see what I've got. That's all I've got left of my yellow, so I'll definitely be able to get some eggs and bunnies out of that. And I've got that much left of the pink. I've probably got about the same, I'd say, on each one. So I think I'll be able to get some kind of bag or bucket. I'm thinking maybe a bucket if I can do it. There's not quite as much of that one. Got the bunny. And then we've got the actual Eastery one. So yeah, so like I say, I've got a few bits there that I can make something else out of, which I think I would like a little bag or something. And yeah, so we'll see how we get on there. So I will share that all with you next week, because then I'll have probably finished off my bits of fabric then. Right, well, I think that's probably about all I've got to share with you this week. I don't think I've got anything else here. Nothing that I've left lying around. So I think I'll round this vlog off now. Thank you for joining me this week. I know it's a little bit shorter than it has been, but I haven't been doing anything else. So I hope everybody has a lovely week. I hope the weather doesn't get too bad, because I gather we are expecting some snow. So we're keeping fingers crossed that we don't get much here. But knowing our luck, we'll probably get some. So take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.